everyone, and how's everyone doing on this lovely day? Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Welcome to my channel for all your new YouTube subscribers. So much for stopping by. So today my video is going to be about how I gained all of my subscribers and how I am becoming successful on YouTube. I can't really quite decide on the title yet, but those two are pretty much the point of the video. Let's just get right onto the list. Okay, so I created pretty much like a little logo. It's community, content, and consistency. For those of you who are new to YouTube and you don't know how to start, where to begin, this is the right video for you. And I'm doing this for you because I want to help those who are struggling and making their videos better, or getting subscribers, and they're wondering why is this so hard. You know, if you're thinking of giving up, don't give up, guys. I'm just when I tell you this, don't give up, because I was on the verge of giving up as well, because I didn't reach out to my community like I should have. So that's why I was struggling. But don't give up. Just when you're on the point of giving up, do not. Okay, so the first thing that is the most important thing is to be yourself. Just be yourself. Don't think too hard on what you want to do your videos on. Don't think too hard on that, you know, because you're just gonna end up thinking and not doing anything. So just do it. Just do what you love. If you love sewing, do sewing. And if you love drawing, do drawing. If you love running in circles, do running in circles. I mean, just do what you love. Just doing something that you're following someone else do, because people can tell. You know, we're human beings. We can tell when someone's being fake and when someone's being genuine in their videos. So be yourself, show your personality. Honestly, I myself, I don't know who else to be, but be you. Okay, that's number one, be you. Number two, I'm gonna go on to the next step. Number two, content. Like I said, you be you, and you also have to make sure that you have an idea of what you want your videos to be. And as I mentioned earlier, if you like jumping and running in circles, then do that. Just make sure you have, you know, a key point to each video. Like, okay, today I'm gonna jump in circles at the park, and then tomorrow I'm gonna jump in circles. I don't know why I jump in circles. I'm gonna jump in circles in a neighborhood. You know, just make sure your content is catchy. Do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, just make sure, just be you, do what you love, and people will like that. It's gonna stand out. People are going to enjoy, and they're gonna come back because they're gonna like your personality. They're gonna like your content. All right. So number three, so consistency. Okay. Subscribers such as myself too love consistency. I'm a subscriber too. I'm not just a YouTuber. I'm a subscriber. We're all subscribers to somebody. You have your favorite YouTuber. Don't tell me you don't, because that's the reason why you're here watching this video. You have your favorite YouTuber and you know who it is. And one thing that you love about them is that you can keep coming back because there's a little notification bell on the right side of the subscribe button. And that bell notifies you via email that there's a new video. All right. And the reason why people keep coming back to that person's channel is not because they're just like the most awesome person in the world, which helps, but that's not it. It's because they deliver their promise. They're consistent with their subscribers and they love you guys. So you have a favorite YouTuber and you love them because of consistency. Yeah, I love that. I love that I can keep coming back to my one of my favorite YouTubers. I have about 4 or 5 favorite YouTubers, and they're different topics. They keep coming back. They're connected to their community, which is so important. It's natural to life to want some kind of repetition and familiarity. We feel at home, secure, safe, comfortable. And if you upload a video to your channel at the very least once a week, your subscribers will keep coming back. They'd rather come back to a channel that is consistent with their uploads than a channel that sounds like crickets, because the YouTube uploads are every 3 months. And you know what I'm saying? That's terrible. Like, nobody wants a YouTuber that says, I'm gonna upload every Tuesday and Thursdays, and they're not consistent. They don't upload every Tuesdays and Thursdays. Don't say you're gonna upload every Tuesday and Thursday and not upload every Tuesday and Thursday, because it's not, if you can't deliver your promise is so important, guys. You know, breaking ties is terrible. You don't want to lose subscribers over broken promises or failed attempts. You don't want to do that. So Keep your promises. If you can't keep it, don't promise it. Don't look at me. They'll be like, well, I'm in school and I work hard. Who put Mondays and Wednesdays? Me or you? You. So the subscriber's gonna be upset. All right, anyways, on to the next point. You know, so my subbies have asked me a similar question. How did you gain your subscribers? How are you making it work? How are you becoming successful? So I'm doing all of these steps, okay? I'm putting my blood, sweat, and tears in each video that I do. This one, for example, you know, I wrote all this down before I started the video. I got ready, okay? I mean, this is my choice. It's not something you have to do. It's my choice. I went to the bathroom, I got ready, I fixed my hair, I changed for you guys. I fed my son, he's eating breakfast right now, and I did this way before he woke up. So I wrote all this stuff for you guys for this video. This was all because this is my blood, sweat, and tears in this video. This is not the end of this video. I then have to edit the video, okay? I have to upload it, edit it, I have to cut and all this good stuff. I have to add music, text. That's just my personal preference, which leads me to my next point. Backdrops aren't that important, but your surroundings is, okay? So like if you're in a really noisy area, you're not gonna get a great video quality because it's so distracting. People don't like distractions. You understand what I'm saying? You don't wanna have distractions pretty much. Just, you know, you can have a white wall if you want. You can have whatever you want. You can have a gold backdrop. You can have whatever you want. But make sure the surrounding is important, okay? So you have to have a good microphone. My camera, for example, has a really good microphone already. I mean, okay. So yeah, so number 6, I'm not gonna go into that one right now, but it's create your community. All right, so so important. Create your community. Create your community. If people comment, respond. Guys, respond. Oh my gosh. Do you know how I feel so like neglected or like I'm unimportant to the YouTuber because she never responds. I understand they're busy. And I understand that you can't answer to every single one, especially if you're a bigger YouTuber like 806,000 people. But if you have a small community, don't act so important. Comment, respond to your community, okay? I respond to each and every one of my subscribers. Everyone who comments. And I keep my promises, I deliver, right? Reaching out to you, there's nothing wrong with reaching out to your community, reaching out and commenting and saying, hey, would you like to view my videos? There's nothing wrong with that because that's called networking. It's not fake or anything, it's called networking. It's like networking, you know, you go to these physical networking events and you're asking them to come, like what, look at your business, watch it, there's nothing, who said it was wrong? That's the whole point of networking. Who said that was wrong? So that's my secret, and I said it in my my life update video. I said I'm going to share my secret with you. It's a human application, right? So I just reach out to my community. I reach out to people who have similar interests as mine, and I reach out to them. I say, hey, oh my gosh, I actually watch a video. I don't just like do that. I actually watch their video. If I don't like it, I don't comment, okay? But I comment only if I like it. Only if I feel that she's awesome. I like her personality, her or a guy, whatever. I like their personality. I comment. Okay, that's the only reason, the only time that I'll comment. I don't comment just straight up across the board, just all the way through robotically, because people are gonna sense. I can tell when somebody just comments on my page and says, you know, sub for sub or full view link. Like if you viewed fully, then you would say something personal about the video, which is so important. You have to comment on the video, comment on something, a small detail, and that person, the YouTuber, will feel connected to you. They'll feel like you actually watched their video, because YouTubers, the ones who are persistent with their channel, they work really hard on these videos. It's not just so quickly. That's it. I'm not even halfway through, okay? So it's a lengthy process. It's blood, sweat, and tears, and we would appreciate if you watch full length of a video, not just comment and say sub for sub. No, don't do that, because all you're doing is you're caring about yourself. So care about them. Show it, express it in the comment, care about them, okay guys? Yeah, so be genuine all around. So if you have a great camera, that's a plus, but you don't have to. You can start with your phone. I did. I now have the Nikon B500. I'm gonna put the link down below on that camera and where I purchased it. I purchased it at Best Buy. There was a discount at the time, so I don't know if there's still a discount going on. Maybe there might be, it might be even lower now. But this camera is not the perfect camera for vlogging. I actually got it because it was on a budget of $300 and I so happened to have that budget. But if you don't have that budget, you know, don't go all out and like not pay your rent just because you need a great vlogging camera. Guys, you can do it on your phone. You know, you can do it on your phone and you don't have to worry about that. I'm also gonna put the link of the video that I did for this vlogging camera. I did it a while back, like 2 months ago. And people commenting that I should get the Canon, but Canon is like $600-700 that I don't have right now. Obviously, I'm not making money from YouTube yet, so I'm not gonna spend too much money at the beginning. I'm just gonna work with what I have. Another point is the computer. So you should have a laptop or a desktop, and make sure that your programming software is up to date. Like you can have maybe Windows 7 is still okay, but there's a free upload for Windows 10. I don't know if it's still free, but I can put, if I find it, I'm gonna put the link down below. If you have a Mac, even better, you have a free editing software program in your Mac. The editing software, I use Wondershare Filmora. Wondershare Filmora is amazing for the price. I only paid $38 for the year. And if you like my intros and if you like my editing skills, it's because Wondershare Filmora has an amazing options to do your editing. Wondershare Filmora is such a tongue twister. You try to say it 3 times really fast. But yeah, so it's a great editing software. I use it. It's amazing. Okay, so the next point is thumbnails. All right, so you got to make sure that you stand out. Okay, you have to make sure you stand out from the crowd. What is a good way to stand out from the crowd? Titles and thumbnails. Okay, so make sure you have those two. They go hand in hand. The thumbnails I use for my thumbnails is pickmonkey.com. I think I only pay $7.99 a month. It's amazing. They have a lot of options. I learned my thumbnails, and that's another video for another day. But I learned to do my thumbnails through other YouTubers. So I picked and grabbed what I liked, and I just made it my style. So right now, if you search through my videos, you can see my style sticking out, because that's just whom I am. Which leads me to the next point. Titles, you can find it through Google AdWords, which I'll put the link down below as well. And also another website that I use, which is Keyword Dominator. So I paid $20 for the entire year for Keyword Dominator. And what that does is it basically cuts out the middleman and cuts out the hard work for you. Instead of going to YouTube and searching like what's like with your title, it picks them out for you and tells you the most popular titles from your title. So it just gives you an idea of what the most popular titles are. It also gives you a plus, so it pastes them on an Excel sheet, so you can just paste that onto your description and also in your tags. Make sure you put commas on your tags so that it's not one big tag. And so the keywords are so important, guys. If you want to stand out on the first page, make sure that your keywords are so important. This is not an easy job, guys. To be a YouTuber is not easy. You just have to make sure that you're doing all of this together, and you're gonna be great. Honestly, you're gonna, you know, that's why I think one of my videos, the Dollar Tree haul video, has almost 5,000 views, because it was like the right keywords at the right time, the right thumbnail, the right words. I mean, it was the right everything, and it just like got it to the first page, and people are viewing it because it's on the first page. Everyone wants to be on the first page, but you have to have the right keywords, the right thumbnail, the right titles, and these websites are going to help you do that. Okay, so it is hard work. It's not easy, but it's worth it. On Google AdWords, you have to make sure, you're not going to know what I'm talking about until you're in there, but you have to make sure you have a high search volume and a low competition. When you have the combination of both, you're going to have a great title that's going to stand out, not only on the first page, but it's going to stand out as in, it's going to be catchy. All right, so another thing, guys, don't use clickbait. Clickbait is terrible. For those of you who do not know what clickbait is a false title. So if you put Beyonce shaking her booty and it's just you sitting on a computer typing some words, that is the worst. You're gonna lose subscribers, you're gonna lose views, and you're just gonna dig yourself into a deep pit. Don't do that, guys. Search what's trending. So Google Trends is a great website too. So I'm gonna put the link down below for that as well. And Google Trends is which it shows you what's trending on Google and on YouTube, and you can do that. That's another way to get views, to get subscribers, is if you follow along on that trend train. I personally just do what I love to do, so it's not something that is the most important thing for me. I love vlogging, as you guys can see. I just do what I love, and if it's trending, great, you know what I mean? But if you are more interested in that, that is real. I mean, that's a really good way to get seen. You know, you just do what's trending. I do what I love, but you can do what's trending. I mean, if that's a great way to get views. So that's up to you. All right, so I know it's a lot, guys. I know this is a lot of information. I'm sorry. I try to narrow it down and cut it down as much as I could. But obviously it's not like 5 steps and it's so easy breezy and that's it. It's a lot of work. Being a YouTuber is not easy, is what I actually found out later. I wanted to give up so many times, but I kept telling myself to just keep persisting, which is actually the most important step. If you're persistent, consistent, if you gain your community and you have great content, you're gonna do great. I know there's like little steps inside of each, but you're gonna do great. So don't give up. If you just have 24 subscribers, guys, don't give up. Just keep going. That community is the most important, and making friends is the most important. Now you know that because I'm telling you. And we all want to be seen, so we're not gonna cheat. I'm gonna tell you right now, cheating is not the best way. Clickbait, sub for sub, But if you have to reach out to your community because it's called networking, do it. People do it outside in the real world all the time. It's called networking, sweetie. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for watching. That's it for all the steps. I'm sorry it was so lengthy. I know it was so much stuff, but thank you so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button if you like this video, and if you actually like the video, please give it a big thumbs up, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this video was very helpful. I'm gonna put all the links down below in the description box for all of you people who are just starting out, you know, just to give you an idea of how to start your channel. I mean, and these aren't secrets, these are well-known facts. You just make friends out there and you're gonna be great, guys. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.